Thank you for viewing this recording on Schedule4U and how you can leverage Schedule4U to manage your project assignments in ServiceNow. My name is Jochen Vos, and I will do this presentation together with my colleague and SPM capability lead. I will start with a short introduction, and then I will hand it over to Panos, who will do the demo in ServiceNow. So a lot of organizations struggle with effectively assigning people to projects. And that's people are working on multiple projects or only work on projects for a limited amount of their time. So it's not surprising that 42% of the team members state that work is rarely scheduled effectively. This is a real trend, as it will lead to delays in delivering projects, and it will also impact people's overall fun and happiness that they receive from their jobs. The need for effective project management is high, research indicate. A mere 62% of agent principals said scheduling is the #1 project management challenge, and nearly 25% is stating that it affects the performance as they cannot deliver their best work. Are considered the primary assets for a lot of organizations, and the current shortage on the labor market is only emphasizing this statement. So effectively managing resource assignments is crucial for projects delivering vital assets to meet company objectives, as well as keeping people happy. So what we have developed is a solution to do scheduling in ServiceNow by leveraging Schedule4U, which is a store application together with ServiceNow. So perhaps a short introduction on Schedule4U. So Schedule4U is a ServiceNow certified store app. It's built around a board as it is displayed on this slide, which allows you assignments for people and also for teams on tasks. So that can be any task in ServiceNow. This use case is specifically aimed at project tasks. It's a very flexible board. So you can add conditional icons, you can work with coloring codes, you can add verifications and also actions. You can also set up multiple boards for different use cases. And as stated, the use is around assignments on projects and project tasks. So what we did, and this is, let's say, the last slide before we go into the demo, is we have connected Schedule4U to projects and project tasks. Perhaps good to state that, let's say, PPM also has its own resource management module. But let's say that setup is primarily aimed at creating allocations on projects and not on project tasks. And that's what Schedule4U is aimed at. It's aimed at creating assignments for individuals on project tasks, and then in a sort of a centralized way, team or organizational unit. And this is actually what we see do a lot of organizations with resource management. So what we have done is we have that allows you to assign people to project tasks. And the assignments are then also reflected in the allocations. And so that's also providing you with a real-time insight in the workload. And besides that, it also updates the assignments on a project level. And this then also allows people to write, for example, time on the tasks that they're assigned to. This was the short introduction for the demo.
So let me start first with Schedule4U and to show you how this looks like and also explain what the different areas are also here. So as Jochen said, we can have multiple boards which we can actually set up for our teams. In this case, we have a specific board created with specific team members. In this case, under this group, we have 4 members, which you can see here on the left side. So As we said, we can plan our individual courses on a daily basis, and in this case, we see different kind of things. We see that for Guus, we have a specific recurring task for this week on a specific project task, which is also then in ServiceNow, and also for other two colleagues within the same group, do other different activities. It's quite easy. We can select here specific tasks and we can drag and drop this later. First, to show you what we also saw in the presentation regarding the reporting part. So if we go here, we see that we two simple reports, which is quite really easy to indicate the allocation that has been requested and confirmed actually via Schedule4U. On the top, we see a kind of below we see a multi-pivot that we created, also to indicate if someone is under allocated, over allocated, etc., etc. So going also here, what does this say? It indicates actually the link to the project itself. So if we create an event in Schedule4U, then also we will see directly the impact, which means that in this case, we see that we have 3 of our team members assigned to 3 individual tasks. So this is also the effect that we see on our project. What I want to show you is and also demonstrate is the whole life cycle, how it works in creating actually a new planning item in Schedule4U. So if what we can do is we can select a specific task, drag and drop it, in this case to Jochen. And what we can see here is that automatically we get the assigned start and finish date of the planning item that we want to plan. And also what we can do is we can create a recurring event. So let's say now that we will create a recurring event that will finish occurrences. And if we save it, we will see that automatically we will get that recurring event in our Schedule4U planning for this specific time defined actually. So let's go in the reporting. Let me refresh. And directly we will real time in ServiceNow as well that Jochen in this case has been allocated 8 hours per day of his time. And at the same time here below in this report, we see the same effect. Lastly, if I go to the project itself, and let me refresh as well. We see one new task added in Schedule4U with an allocation of Jochen on this task directly under my project, let's say, cockpit. So this is actually how it works. We are able to plan our team on a daily basis. And what is the impact? The impact is that automatically we will get project task assignments, in this case, in ServiceNow. We will be able to manage the daily actually resource allocation of people. So actually, this was our demo for today. Thank you all. Hope that you enjoyed and speak to you soon.